You mentioned using Perk Sleep Guard and Perk Detoxing Guard before bed. Are there any other supplements for any generalized depressive mood conditions that you would consider?
Well, the triad, the combination of the Sleep Guard, Detoxing Guard, and Mood Guard, taken together near sleep time, half an hour before you're going to bed, is very often synergistic. However, it's individual in terms of the responses. At least in my experience, I cannot predict the person who will do better taking these near sleep versus the person who will do better taking these when they get up in the morning or spread through the day. What I am very clear about is that individuals can give us feedback, and they will know very quickly the quality of their sleep will change for the better, or they will report, gosh, I fell asleep just fine, but in 4 hours I awoke. I was not ready to get up, but my body was rested. You know, my neurohormonal rhythms were already getting started for the day, even though the rest of me still wanted a few hours of sleep. Jayashree, anything you want to add on that subject? Anything that you can say to guide a health coach or a colleague who says, gee, should I start for this person? Should I start in the morning? Should I start in the evening? Should I start with all three or one at a time? Do you have any?
I do. I think the adrenal hormones play a big role in that. And for some, that may be a good starting point. So looking at where their adrenal index or the cortisol rhythm is for the day, that may make a lot of sense to add the adrenal distress guard along with this triad, because that's if with a high cortisol at night, that means they are not getting sleep, and that's not, the body's not resting. So they would really benefit from the adrenal distress guard. And that too would have to, again, like you said about the sleep guard and the mood guard, you would need to change or shift the timing of the adrenal distress guard to make sure that they don't get up in the middle of the night. So those would be the certain things I would think about.
Thank you. Thank you. And yes, checking the cortisol DHEA in saliva or plasma at 4 different time points during the day and looking at the levels in the rhythm. You generally want cortisol to be highest first in the morning, to come down by midday, and come back up a little bit in the evening. However, when you look at the results of these tests, very often the cortisol is low in the morning and it rises too much in the evening. And that's exactly what Jayashree was just describing. So checking the stress hormones is a smart thing to do anytime there are rhythm or mood issues.